Hello everybody, welcome to my trivia channel from here in Yorktown, Virginia. And this is a really sad story, and a lot of people, I'm 60, people my age, my parents, grandparents, they know this story, but a lot of the younger generations don't really know about this story anymore. And it's tragic, it's heroic, but um, it's hard to believe it actually did happen. But if you go back to around December 12th, 1944, and there's a little bit of dispute on that date, I haven't been able to nail it down to the exact date, but Bob Hope used to do these tours with the military over the years with the USO, and he was on tour in northern France with the Andrews sisters, and Bing Crosby was the famous singer. Now remember 1944, White Christmas, this famous Christmas song had come out, so it was Christmas, that was, I think it came out 3 years prior in 41, but he went to the Battle of the Bulge, was about to start in just a few days, and he went and sang before all these soldiers, and they were all, everybody cried. They said hundreds of thousands of soldiers all crying tears, and he said it was the hardest thing he ever did because he had to get through the song without crying. And the reason was a lot of them knew they weren't coming home. And the end of that song says, "I'll be home for Christmas, and only, if only in my dreams." And so you think of that song, it has double meaning because it can mean, if only in my dreams I won't be home this year, but it can also mean I never will be home again. And sure enough, 19,000 of those guys died in the Battle of the Bulge. Now, it wasn't, all of them did not die, I should make a point, a few days later, because the Battle of the Bulge was several weeks. So they died over that time. It was a little bit more stretched out. But 19,000, 56,000 more were injured, many of them seriously. All 56,000 emotionally injured, because you never get over that war. That's why those guys that serve are always so close to each other, because they have a camaraderie we can't understand. So I know my dad and late dad and late Uncle Tony were Vietnam vets, and you just, when they talked to another Vietnam guy, it was just a whole different thing. We'd meet them out on the golf course, and I would listen, but I couldn't join in because I just had no input that would mean much to them. So they were very close bonded. But anyway, it was a very sad story. White Christmas, by the way, the most played, purchased single, I believe, of all time, still to this day in 2023. So although over the years, Nat King Cole's A Christmas Song passed it as the most popular Christmas song about 10 years ago, I think. But for the older generations, it's still White Christmas because of that connection to World War II and the Greatest Generation. So, but that's it. It's an amazing but sad story. A lot of history is horrible, but we should learn from it, never forget it. And Merry Christmas, and Happy Hanukkah, season's greetings to all our viewers, my viewers, and see you for the next video. Goodbye.